almost forgot the name there for a second. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
It has been
It's been a hot second. Sorry
So
about that, guys.
I edited episode 5.
Which we recorded like a week and a half
Right.
ago.
We recorded right after finals got out, like the day the
Right.
finals got out, and then I just neglected to edit it. But I edited it yesterday and I put it up.
The date is today, December 29th. Just so
Oh, it is.
on the
man,
date of
that's
recording.
crazy.
I don't know if it'll come out today.
That's crazy.
So yeah, Christmas happened.
Christmas happened.
It came and went, as it always does.
As it do. And
I
now
saw-
we're just waiting for New Year.
I saw this thing. I was just gonna say. I saw this thing online where it was like we're now in the in between time
Right.
where there's the
Nothing
lines
happens,
between day and night are blurred. We're living
you
off of
never
essentially cookies and eggnog.
Yeah.
I assume you're not living off of eggnog.
Well, no, but cookies
but
certainly.
that sort of thing, and we're literally just waiting for time to start again because
Yeah.
we're in the
Yeah.
we're in the trough of the timeless holidays.
Yeah, I guess so. I would just describe it as 5 days where nobody does anything. but-
Yeah, because
yeah.
we aren't starting our resolutions yet, so
No.
this is prime laziness time.
This is prime
because we want to be
laziness
lazy.
time.
So, anyways,
I don't think I've ever done a New Year's resolution.
dude,
And
that's
I don't
because you've
think I
never
ever
stayed
will.
up till New Year's.
Oh. Yeah.
Big bomb drop.
Well, no, I feel like you mentioned it.
I might have.
On some.
Oh, you're right.
episode,
I might have talked about it.
about I'm so bad at staying up late
He's a
unless
sleepy
it's an
guy.
accident. Okay. There was like a night like 3 nights ago where I just accidentally stayed up till like 11 watching Smosh. It was crazy.
Late.
It was crazy. But like then I have to, I had to babysit last night and I have to
Right.
babysit tonight too.
Bro,
It's a double
Making bank.
shift. I know, I am.
I can't get any jobs. I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
crazy. Dude,
Times are hard.
the babysitting market, especially in Clayton, is lucrative.
Well, I can
'Cause these
imagine.
parents of
I can
rich
imagine.
kids-
Clayton people
well,
are
Not parents
you know,
of rich kids, but
ka-ching,
rich
ka-ching.
parents of
Jingle,
rich.
jingle, jingle.
Anybody
ka-ching.
babysitting, and even SEM families. Like I'll babysit for SEM
Oh, yeah,
families.
for sure.
Like it's a fine way to make a profit.
It is because basically you hang
Yeah.
out and then you watch shows.
Right, and it's so nice for me because I'm still a child.
Right.
For all intents and purposes. So like I'll just play with them and I'll have the time of my life and then I'll be like, all right, thanks guys, and put them to bed.
It's
Yeah. I will say the younger they are, I did have a thought when I was babysitting. I was babysitting a kid on the SEM. He was like maybe 2.
okay.
Yeah, probably 2.5 or so. And he just like he could barely talk. So he was like doing all the motions and he totally thought he could talk and thought he could like understand.
Kids are funny.
Right, but like he was acting like you and I are doing right now. Like he was just like communicating and everything, but like he was saying nothing. Like no words
Dude,
were coming out. It's crazy.
So apparently I used to do that as a kid. My mom tells me this, where I'd
yeah?
come into the room and I'd be talking like fast and like heated, and I'd be like, I was going
reverse that,
to
everybody.
this.
Yeah, reverse that on the
Yeah.
audio, and it's
I just
evil speak.
evil. I just summoned 6 demons.
7 actually, if you count me.
Okay. I don't know where to go from that.
I don't know where that came from either. It just happened.
You've been here.
I think it was the demon inside me.
Yeah,
being like,
that's the 7th.
Hello. I'm unaccounted for.
Yeah, that's you've been here, but that demon just he pulled up.
But I had that thought while I was babysitting, and I was like, we should have this kid in our podcast.
You told me about that.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we actually should because that'd be terrible content, but
Well,
it's
also,
so funny.
Probably illegal.
Yeah, it violates some child labor rights. Although we are also technically children in the law, so
We're minors.
Yeah. Johan, how long have you been dressed for the day?
Since 2 days ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I put on these pajamas this morning and I felt great about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I wore my robe
yeah.
all morning too. The only reason I took it off was I had to go outside.
Yeah. I there were like a couple days where I slept until like 10:30. It was miraculous.
Bro, yesterday, noon.
I could never make it to noon, but like 10:30 I was
Dude,
so
it's-
surprised.
10 to noon is like that second stage of like, okay, now you're
Yeah.
really sleeping in.
No, but you know what the best feeling was?
What's that?
So I woke up at 10:30 on like, I want to say Wednesday, and then I woke up on Thursday.
I could not tell you what day it is.
I woke up, I think it's Friday today.
Is it Friday? Okay.
Yeah, I think. because the
Let me
New
check.
Year starts on a Monday.
It is Friday.
not?
Yeah, I didn't know that till you just told me now. So
I think that's part of the special gleam is, it's...
the special gleam.
Yeah, it's like you don't know what day it is on New Year's or
Yeah,
in the
it's
whole
like
Christmas
one night.
season,
This is
yeah.
why you have to stay up late every night, because
Right.
one night you'll just hear a countdown and you'll be like, "Oh snap, it's happening."
This is now. But okay, so I woke up at 10:30 on like Wednesday, and then
Yep.
Thursday morning, or I don't know what days these were, but I'm gonna pretend they are.
Some
since
days.
The next morning after I woke up at 10:30.
Yep.
This morning I woke up at 7:30,
Ooh.
and you'd think it would have been, ooh, but it was actually miraculously lovely
Oh,
because
yeah.
I played. On the PlayStation monthly games, they give you a monthly catalog that you
that
can just
Goose
download.
Game?
That I don't know if I got Goose Game from that, but it was a good one. We
Go
played
check out Goose Game.
It's Untitled Goose Game.
We
It's
played
really,
it for an
it's
unholy
really
amount
good.
of time.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
So I have Power Wash Simulator right now. So
Yes.
I turned on Smosh.
The one I summoned the
and-
multiverse.
Yes, yeah, and then I played Power Wash Simulator for I don't know how long, but I checked the clock thinking like, man, it's almost lunchtime. It was 9 o'clock, and I felt so good. I was like, dude,
Yeah, when
I'm
you wake
saving
up
so
early,
much time.
you've got time.
It was so
What
pleasant.
happens when you do
It
stuff?
was so pleasant.
Yeah,
I was very pleased.
I'm in the NAFSCR cycle,
Oh yeah,
which means up till at least midnight,
right.
asleep till at least midday. We sleep more than the Haupts do.
A little bit. Well, I will. Okay, I will
Fun
say.
fact: did you know that NAFSCR? I think I've told you this, but to anyone else, NAFSCR, which is my last name, I assume
that you
guys
just
know.
yeah.
NAFSCR means nap. In,
Oh, yeah.
I think
That's actually
some Swiss dialect, which
No,
is
that tracks.
very fitting
That
because we're
makes
late
sense.
to everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm hesitant to say that you sleep more than us. You definitely sleep in more than us.
I
We are early to bed, early to
You
rise.
guys do go to
So
bed
we go to
early.
bed very early.
Very
My
early.
parents are in bed dude, it was so funny. So we've been like having, quality family time. We've been playing all these games and
Of
stuff.
course.
And my dad's like, whoo, boy, I don't know if I've got another game in me, you guys. And I checked the phone. It is 6:01.
Oh my goodness.
He got really
That is
sleepy.
That is
It
wild.
was so funny.
Dude.
It was so funny.
That's incredible.
Oh, my God.
6:01. That's so early.
Although it was crazy. I've never seen them do this. But, like, I was staying up till probably, like, 10 o'clock. And I didn't mean to, but, like, there were lights on outside my room. So I
Oh,
went
dear.
outside to go turn them off. The hallway light was on, which means my parents hadn't come up to bed.
Oh.
I heard the next morning they were downstairs watching Grey's Anatomy till midnight.
Whoa.
And that's, like, crazy for them.
That's like almost the morning.
Right,
for
that's
them.
wild.
That's super late. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I wouldn't have expected that given the last comment.
Yeah. But, there are every once in a while there's an exception.
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
the vibes are right.
The vibes of the time,
And
when the time's
Up
right.
all night. We just
To
ride.
get funky.
Oh.
That's not the lyric either, I don't think.
I didn't know it was a song. I was
That
just
song's 10
talking.
years. Oh, is it, we've come too far
To
to give up. That one, yeah.
We are.
There's a really funny clip of us singing that. I
Is
have
there?
it on my phone.
I'd like to see that afterwards.
Okay, I'll find it.
If we remember. We might not.
Yeah, we might not. Let's talk about Christmas.
Let's talk about Christmas.
How was your Christmas, Johan?
It was great. I love Christmas.
Yeah, I love Christmas too.
We yeah. So we discussed this I think 2 episodes ago.
Yes.
About Christmas traditions, so we don't need to go into that again.
Right.
Other than I'll just say I open gifts on Christmas Eve, stockings on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Um
And I do the whole kit and caboodle Christmas Day.
yeah, Aidan still believes in Santa.
You don't? It's just a little childish,
Yeah.
to not.
It's childish to not.
I mean, who else is gonna bring the gifts? Every house in one
Me.
night. Did you?
My debit card is drained, my man.
Oh yeah, you're $6
If he's
billion
bringing gifts,
in
I'm
debt.
not going to.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so it was a lot of cool stuff. I got a vintage pack of collector's root beers, which I'd like to show you. It's
Like,
cool.
Can you drink them?
Yeah.
Does
They're not like vintage.
Do
It's
they
like
age?
It's like they're not like from the 40s, Aidan.
No.
But they're like it's just the old flavors. It's like the collector's
Oh,
flavors.
okay. I thought.
Like it's not like
okay.
some old like
Because I was
codger.
gonna say, like, would that like ferment?
I think it
Did
would.
that
I think it would.
Would that
and I can
actually
tell you
just
this
be hard
because
root beer
I
at that
had a
point?
little vial of root beer from Arcadia. Do you remember that?
Oh yes, I do.
I found it in my. I've got a little box
crazy.
where I keep all my treasures, and I
Yeah.
found it in there, and I had wrapped it up in tissue paper, and it was so
Just
moldy,
Terrible.
so moldy.
Yeah,
so I
I
cleaned
cannot
out the root
imagine.
beer, which was
Cannot
now like an
imagine.
ecosystem,
Right.
and so now I've got the
Thriving
bottle
on its own.
because we painted skulls and crossbones on it.
We did.
That was a lot of fun.
This is a fun fact for you.
Okay,
I do not have mine. Do you want to know why?
why?
I put it in the dresser that was in there.
In
it there,
Arcadia?
oh yeah,
it's still there. So some guys,
Hopefully it's
the
still
next
there.
group that came opened the dresser and found a bottle of
Dude,
brown liquid with a skull and crossbones on
I
it.
hope Josh drank that. I
Oh
really do.
my gosh, Josh,
That'd be
this
lovely.
is like the third time he's come up, right?
Well, he's relevant. All the time.
He's relevant. He matters.
It's sort of a big thing to us, you know.
It is.
I feel like we've explained Josh before. Have we?
I think we did. He was
He
just
was
our
a server,
and
and at one point,
we just started clapping whenever he came out.
right, and then
within a
everybody
few
started-
days,
yeah.
the whole camp clapped every time he came out.
Yeah. So we were kind of
We're trendsetters.
trendsetters.
What
Yeah.
can I- what
We
can I
were
say?
trailblazers. You
We
know.
blaze trails. We set trends.
Oh yeah.
Forgive me if I'm a little bit nasally today. I'm a little bit stuffed up.
Dude,
a little
me
bit more
too, man.
nasally.
It's totally the
I've
winter
realized,
season.
I've realized listening to this podcast, I've got like kind of a nasally voice.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I sound normal to myself now. As
Yeah.
I've heard myself on
Well,
video so
you've
much.
done recordings more
Right.
than I have.
Yeah.
Go check out his YouTube channel.
Don't. No,
We
literally.
won't say the name. We
the
won't
other
say the name
day,
of it.
so okay, the other day, I was like on YouTube and I opened my like accounts page because I have this. I have my personal. I have the Chunder-Cast,
and
then
then
I
his
have
other account, which will remain nameless.
my actual YouTube channel, which I ran for a couple years, just 1 year I think. But I opened it and the intro was so funny because my voice
Dude.
changed so much. It's miraculous.
See, here's what happened. My voice changed drastically from like 6th to 8th grade,
Right.
and
I was,
your voice changed drastically from like 7th to 12th.
I was
11th
I
grade.
was a late bloomer, man. I was
Yeah.
I was a little more of a
late bloomer.
Well, yeah. Well, no, and I've told you we talked about this on last episode. We talked about how I was the only guy in the
Yeah,
girls
who
section on the
sang
choir.
the high section.
Oh, it sucked, dude. It was the most emasculating experience I've ever had.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of miss the days when I could sing like soprano. It was kind
No,
of fun.
that's
Because I'm very much a tenor now.
really.
Yeah.
I'm more of a bass baritone myself. That's what all my bass friends sound like, and all the frogs in my neighborhood.
Oh yeah. All the frogs you know.
Yeah. Not Kermit though.
The frogs you
He's
know.
got the voice of an angel. Kermit's a tenor, I
Dude.
bet.
Kermit is an alto.
Really?
I bet.
All right, let me see what.
We're gonna
voice
find
part
out now.
is.
What is
Johan, tell me
Kermit?
more about your gifts while I find this.
Okay, so there's the root beer.
Right.
I asked for my siblings.
Dude,
to
the
give-
University of Denver will not shut up. Oh my gosh. Dude, this email will not go
Oh my
away.
gosh.
This email will not leave me. I've gotten, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I've gotten consistently 12 emails every single day from colleges, and I'm so mad.
Dude, see the trick is, I don't know the trick. You're probably just, that's tough.
Kermit voice part. No, I'm not happy with it.
Yeah. So are we ready here? Or-
Yeah, no, please go ahead.
Okay. I got some hats, some beanies, because I wanted them. It was funny. My family does like 2 days before Christmas, we go out and we all shop and we get all the gifts we don't have yet. Because like we're supposed to get gifts throughout the year, but then usually
Right.
we have like 5 or 6 we don't
Yeah.
have yet. So we go out and buy them, and we went to REI, and I was literally like, hey, I don't know if I'll say her name. I was like talking to my sister. I was like, hey,
Right.
I want some hats. And she was like, okay, go away. And then she bought me hats. So
Well, yeah.
Very
no,
predictable.
That sort of happened with my parents, where I went shopping with my mom.
Yeah.
I am very happy about all the stuff that I got, but
Okay.
She was like, "You guys, I really want some fluffy socks." And she said that to both of us. She was like, "I really, really want some fluffy socks."
Okay.
She was like super enthusiastic about it, and then we both bought her fuzzy socks. I also bought her a little tin of candies with a Dundee on it, which is the award that they give out in the office.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, my mom loves The Office, so that was a instant hit.
Yeah.
I think I received one of those a few years back. I have it in my bedroom still.
I think, was I there? I feel like I vaguely remember that. You might have told me about it.
I think I told you about it.
Yeah.
I think I told you about it. Yeah. But I think I keep it in my den of treasures as well. I've got a shelf for all my items of like treasury things up in my room.
Dude,
and then I've got a bin of notes and stuff.
Treasures are so fun. Yeah, the book of.
I do have the book of.
That's our notorious book. We won't disclose.
It's a Lego Chiba
There's some
notebook,
wild stuff in there.
There is,
but
absolutely
the book
ridiculous
of
things.
is
It's
our
quotes
book,
mostly.
Quotes and a few drawings that have occurred. I'm thinking of two in particular.
Yeah, inside jokes.
The one with that.
Right.
And then the one with the.
Maybe if you pay me enough, I'll show the listeners.
It's a pretty random book. It's the inside joke book.
Yeah. I'll rent like I'll do pay-per-view showings of it where I'll just like read it like I would to like kids.
Yeah.
Here, look.
You have to
There's
buy a
Woody
seat.
from Toy Story.
Yeah. That was.
Yeah, it was a different time.
A different age.
It was a different age.
More civilized era. So what?
Yeah.
So what else did you get?
So I received quite a few things this year, and I'm very happy about it. Obviously. I don't know why I was gonna say obviously. Like it was like, of course, you know.
Naturally.
But no, I got a lamp, and I'm actually very happy about this because
obviously.
Do you know how much of a mess my cables are in my room?
No, I can imagine.
I've got so many cables in my room.
No, I do know.
Yes,
because
you
I've
do.
seen.
It's
he's got the
outrageous.
wonky computer setup where his screen went out.
It's
so now
terrible.
He's connecting his laptop to a desktop.
And I had to connect that all to 2 power outlets. So and then I had right next to my bed a power outlet to which I connected a lamp with nothing on it. It's just a lamp.
Okay.
And a phone charger.
Yep.
And sometimes a heated blanket, which I've since thrown off, but
Okay.
it was all right for the time.
It was a stage.
It was okay. It got really freaking hot though,
dude.
And then
heated blankets. Do be heated though.
They're nice.
I do like a heated blanket.
And then I also had an air purifier, which I generally don't use for air purification. I like the sound.
How many watts were you using?
Dude, a lot. But that's the thing because now I have this lamp. The lamp has outlets in it. So I can charge my phone from the lamp. It's freaking lovely.
I love those. It's like an extension cord that also gives light.
So like I don't have cords all over my floor anymore. I have.
Are you charging
nothing.
Your computer from your lamp?
I'm not.
That would
it's
be
over
really
by
funny.
my bed. So I can charge my phone.
Yeah.
But I think that would be a nice addition. But that I was so like it was one of those where I was like.
What color is it?
It's like what is it? Sleek chrome? No, not chrome. What's it? Matte black. MATTE black.
Because we've got a lamp in our house that also has outlets, so I wonder if we've got the same one.
It's very small. It's like little table. It's like yay.
Yeah, because ours is that one that has like this, and then it has like the lamp, and then it like.
Gotcha.
So I don't.
Mine is like just a flat piece of thing. And then there's a light in it. Like, there's not a separate area for the light. It's like the light is built into the thing.
Okay. The light is the light.
The light is the light. And it was the light. Dude, we also got a free... I'll have to show you this post-recording. But we got an addition to our Christmas village.
Ooh.
There's a Lego...
Your Lego Christmas village?
Yes. So, for all you listeners out there, you'll probably know I'm a bit of a Lego man myself.
Speaking of the
dead YouTube channel,
the old YouTube channel,
shall not be named. But we received it was like an alpine winter cabin.
Dude,
it was really cool.
You should tell.
I built that in like a day.
We're allowed to say last names, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you got mad.
So. Well, no,
you should tell Rochester. He'd like that. The log cabin.
That's
cabin.
True. That's true.
Yep.
That's very true. It's a cool log cabin too.
It is.
But
I'll take a look.
Yeah. But the whole point was that this past summer we went to we went to Switzerland for a little bit, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
We stayed in the place where Tolkien based Rivendell on,
Right,
which
you
was
told me about
so
that.
freaking cool. It was really
that's
flippin' awesome.
Love Switzerland.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out.
Switzerland's great. But in it, we went to like
In it.
In it,
Just Switzerland, bro.
we did not go to London this time.
Okay. Merry Christmas,
but in
guys.
it, we went to Merry Christmas to all you Brits out
All you
there.
Brits, Londoners.
Or anybody with bad health care or like
What?
dental health. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. That's like
that's
they're
the
notorious
joke.
for that. Yeah.
But we went to a little alpine cottage like that, and we had like, I think I had a Fanta, which are wildly different in Europe, by the way.
They are. That's like
It's orange juice,
50%
but
of their
carbonated.
soda.
It's
they call
freaking crazy.
Fanta, right? That's
It's-
like a big thing, right?
No, it's not like what we would call Coke. It's like Fanta, like their Fanta. Like ours is
It's different.
orange flavored soda. They are orange juice and it's carbonated.
Whoa.
It's terrible.
Oh.
Like it's all right. I drank it and then I asked for an apple juice because I didn't.
Yeah, you need to clear that out.
Right.
Bro, my dad from my
yeah.
mom got a carbonator.
Really?
Yeah, the thing I don't know if
That's
I think that's a
super
car
cool.
part.
Or it's
But-
like a
But what I'm talking about is
Soda Stream. Or
yeah,
something.
the Soda Stream.
Yeah.
So what
Those
I'm
are cool.
saying is we should carbonate orange juice and see what happens.
That would be such a good episode to
Also-
try out all the different.
Yeah, I'm also thinking maybe we should make soda because I know how to make syrups.
I think we should try to make some sodas.
We should
and then
do some
try 'em
experiment. Yeah,
on the pod.
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I think that's delightful.
So, anyways, it's another thing.
And that Alpine Cottage that we went to, it was the first time we as a family ever played Cards Against Humanity, which
Oh,
is a game that you do not
you
want to
do
play
not
with your family.
play with your family.
it was like really really funny because we kept like getting cards and being like, I think I'll discard this one. So for Christmas they got us that, which reminded us of that the Lego cabin, which reminded us of that cabin, and then they got us Cards Against Humanity. And we went together as a family, removed all the cards that we thought were too much. It was quite a good experience.
It's another cards that are frustrated with humanity, but they're not against it.
Right? Yeah, they're like reckoning with the
They've
existentialism.
made peace.
Yeah,
with humanity.
they're accepting of it.
Yep,
Yeah,
as
that's
they
it.
should be.
As they accept humanity, everybody. This New Year's.
Stop rejecting humanity.
That's yeah, guys, come on.
Stop it. That's so stupid.
That's my New Year's resolution, everybody.
Stop rejecting humanity.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, man. Reject humanity, return to monkey was the thing that came into
Go
mind.
back. I want to be monkey.
Yeah.
So my grandma, who is
yeah.
in town currently, on my mom's side, she had a really cool idea for this Christmas because there's like the typical grandparents, they give you like $200,000 because they don't know what to get you,
Right.
and like obviously I'm exaggerating, guys. I'm not.
No, definitely like
not a
closer to $1 million, rounding it up, but
Yeah, they basically just like give you some money.
They dump money,
and it's like okay, thanks, but also not super personal.
Right.
What she did this year
Okay.
is she gave us the money like a month before Christmas.
Oh.
And then we go out and buy, and I'll say it was $100, and we have to buy something with that $100 and keep it a secret, and then we open it up.
Dude, this is the craziest Mr. Beast video ever.
No, so it's like only the person opening the gift knows what it is. But so
I gave all my grandchildren 100 times.
It's like the parable of the coins, and he like gives them the bags of coins, and they go and multiply it. But anyways,
gracious.
So I got
you
with
put
my
yours in stocks, obviously.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I grew exponentially, and now
Very
I'm
good.
a millionaire.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you 2 guesses as to what I got, because I bet you won't guess it.
To what you spent it on?
Yeah, you won't. I'll tell you this. I spent all $100 on one thing.
On one thing?
One thing, and and you won't be surprised when I tell you it, but I also don't think you'll guess it. So, let's hear it.
I think it'd be really fun if it was like a keyboard, because your keyboard that you have right now for your laptop is huge.
It's massive,
It's
and
massive
the
and it's
laptop is
clunky.
tiny.
Yeah, and it's really, really funny.
No,
That's
it's
my
not,
guess.
It's not a keyboard.
Okay.
You have one more.
I have another?
Oh, yeah,
man.
2 guesses. I'll tell you this. It is electronic.
Oh,
but
okay.
not
All right.
in
Then
the way you're
then
thinking.
that settles it. Yeah. I was sort of thinking about it, but I wasn't.
It's
a
not.
life-sized nutcracker made out of like paper mache.
Is that electronic?
It could be. If you plugged it in for once.
Very close.
Was it close?
No,
Let's go.
no, not
all
even
right,
remotely
all right.
close.
Well,
I got
figure
a vinyl record player.
oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So now
You can play records.
I've got that. Yeah. And
Dude, that's
so yeah,
dope.
that was kind of the big thing for me.
That's really cool.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And then my brother got that drone that you saw outside.
Right. Yeah. Drones are dope.
Yeah, but anyways, so that the whole like go buy your own gift thing, it was a lot of fun.
That is interesting.
And would recommend 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
We had a crazy day on the 23rd.
You did.
Yes. So 23rd was our day where we celebrated up in the rest of my family lives up in Evansville.
You dipped for
on
a
my
day.
mom's side. I did dip for a day. And one day, I'll tell you.
Not even a whole day.
They live
You left and we're back in the same day.
So they live in Evansville, which is about 3.5 hours away or so.
Right. Not terrible, but it's definitely a
Like
little bit of a hike.
I just despise road trips. Like I need to be because like I've talked to my family, like we've exhausted every topic, you know. I need to be in a car with somebody who can like
We'll talk about this next
something.
time because
Right.
I love road trips.
Road trips are like I need something fresh, and I usually just end up listening to music and trying to fall asleep, and that's not fun for me, you know.
We'll hash this out.
We will hash this
Okay,
out. But it's a 3-hour road trip, which I'm fine with. I make it when I have to. It's not like 7 hours, which I have to drive to my dad's parents' house, which is outrageous. But we left the house at like 5 in the morning. It was outrageous. It was, dude. It was, oh my gosh, it was terrible. Because I was used to waking up at 10:30 every morning.
Right. Yeah.
But
you were in
then
that, which is
was
weird for
very
Aidan.
early. Which
Usually
is weird.
5 o'clock would be like he'd already be up.
Well, not on winter break.
Not
I'll
on
tell you
the
that.
holidays.
Of course not. But we get there, and we have our little Christmas, right? Everybody gives gifts to each other, and then we just go home. It was the shortest time I've ever stayed there. But Spade?
Whoa.
We didn't bring our dog.
Where
there.
did you spade?
My Mabel's
Okay, anyways,
already
I don't feel like we need to.
No, probably
dive
not need to
into
go on
that
But
subject.
we didn't stay there. Like that was the first time I've
Yeah.
ever been in and out like that, super quick.
And that always feels so tough
Yeah.
for a road trip like that.
To do 2 in a day.
Yeah.
2 pieces.
Especially
of
when
one
you're
big
on the
puzzle.
road longer than you're in the place. That's the threshold of frustration.
Yeah, we were not there 6 hours, I don't think. We were there probably from like noon to like 3.
That's
we were
wild.
Not there that much.
That is a short time.
So we did a bunch of Christmas stuff, right? We all handed out our gifts to each other. It was delightful. We had a grand spanking time. And then of course we have, this is our on our mom's side's family tradition, is they buy us all lottery cards. Just like we got like, 10 lottery cards each, right? And we just
Did you win
scratch them
anything?
out. I got like $4. I think Noah got 8.
Nice.
So we almost made a return on investment there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they never turn out, but they're fun just
in case.
yeah.
Someday you'll
in
win
case.
$1,000.
Just in case.
That's kind of a fun tradition, actually.
It is. Some years we'll have the big ball of plastic wrap thing. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that
Dude,
game.
anytime
so
there's a
much, dude.
chance to win things, I'm immediately incentivized.
Oh yes, yeah, no.
Little
I think-
trinkets. I
Dude,
love little trinkets.
I love trinkets, man. I think my big problem is that I'll have too many of them someday, and I'll have to like get rid of them, and I'll be like, no, not this one.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Not my
So
doodads.
we were talking about the little like treasure cabinet earlier.
Right.
And so I've got one up in my closet where this is actually I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
My grandparents gave me this. It's literally like a treasure chest.
Oh yeah,
And it's got
yeah.
like drawers you can pull out and stuff, and it's locked
That's
up.
cool.
But so it's like for all my stuff.
Is it like a tackle box type thing?
A little
or-
bit. It's
okay.
bigger. It's like wooden.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I've got all sorts of stuff in there. Did you know I'm a millionaire? Not even kidding.
What?
I've got 5 million Deutschmarks up in my closet, which is the
Does
old.
that how
it's
many?
the old German.
How many? Oh, that's the old.
It's the old German currency.
They don't take that anymore.
No. So
Wow.
it's not worth anything.
How much would that translate to now? Do you think?
Couple
counting?
bucks.
Oh.
What, Aiden, towards
Man,
the
they
end of-
really
no,
fell, didn't
yeah,
they?
Yeah, they
Man,
did.
oh, man.
World War II, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They
no,
literally,
that makes sense.
They did fall. But yeah, so anyways, I've
Yeah.
got like a bunch of different currencies up in there. I've got like 8 decks of cards.
That's fun.
But yeah, all those trinkets, none of them are worth really anything.
No, I think
But-
that's what makes them valuable. Is valuable.
Valuable.
Because they're only valuable in your mind.
In my heart.
Which so is money, but That's okay.
No, it's worth actual stuff.
Well,
It's not just intrinsic.
no, I'm saying because if you have $1, like, if you have a chunk of gold, then that's expensive. But like, if you have $1, I'm not gonna buy that.
I would say $1 is less intrinsic than gold.
Yeah, that's what I said. It has less intrinsic value, right? Because gold is like, you can use it to do stuff, but like
It's like
a piece
actually
of,
shiny. Yeah, I see. What
you
you're
can
saying.
maybe like.
Light a cigar.
I was gonna say yeah.
Wipe your
I
butt
was
with
gonna
money.
say you could like wipe your face after a meal, but I wouldn't want to do that. Money's
No.
gross.
No, the only place I'm putting
Money's
that is
dirty.
where it's already dirty. I'm wiping with that.
What a wild transition you just pulled out there. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's where we're going now.
Yeah,
This podcast.
yeah. We're going for the number 2 walkthrough.
So this is another thing
Oh,
I
yeah?
mentioned just briefly before we started, but and also obviously no spoilers because it's still pretty new. But
Of course.
the Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds, which
Songbirds
is
and snakes.
I don't know.
I think
I-
it's songbirds. Snakes and songbirds sounds fine, but I think it's songbirds and snakes. I haven't even seen the movie.
It's really
It's
good
poetic.
without any spoilers. Also, I don't really care if I got the name wrong.
No, me neither.
It's included. I mentioned both key components.
You did.
Go see it. Like, I'll go see it with you.
I'm
I'm
not
not-
going to the theaters for that.
Bro.
Hey, did you see it in theaters?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I watched it in theaters, and then I came home that night, and I watched it again.
Really?
It was good.
Really?
It was good.
I don't know if I've ever
I was
had an
hooked.
experience where I'll watch
It's-
a movie and then go watch it again. Like,
Here's
that night.
Here's the thing. It's so much better than the other movies
Oh yeah.
and books, I'm not gonna lie. Because, the
Well,
original Hunger
is
Games...
it based off of a book?
Yes, there's a book.
Okay, so there is a
There
book
is a
of
book.
Songbird. Okay, all right.
But
Yeah.
it's, yeah. I want to go see it with you now. It's very good.
I'll tell you what. I'll watch Songbirds and Snakes with you if you go watch Wonka with me, because I think that's gonna be the worst movie ever.
What is that?
Wonka?
Well, I assume it has something to do with Willy Wonka.
Yeah, it's. Oh, you're gonna love this.
What is it?
So Johan's not as chronically online as I am, or
What?
as chronically online. See, he doesn't even
yeah.
know that. Yeah. But I'm on the internet just always.
Constantly.
Right.
Which is good. One of us needs to be.
Right. A few months ago, a trailer was released for a funny little movie called Wonka, starring Timothy Chalamet.
Who is he? The one
He
that
was a
everyone
dude.
thanks is hot.
Yes, and he's not.
He's
yeah,
not.
Yeah. No, he's not. Just putting that out
Disclaimer,
there, you guys.
If you ever see this, well, now it feels personal. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Timmy. Hey, Timmy.
Hey, you're ugly.
Love your work.
No, I mean
just-
he's not ugly. He's just not what he's.
Love your work. Just stop trying.
Just stop working. There's a new
Just be
Dude movie
done.
coming out too. But
There
anyways,
is,
what you
and
were,
he's probably in it, right?
so he's gonna be Willy Wonka.
So he's in this Wonka movie, right? And it's a Willy Wonka origin story, and that's the whole deal, is that it's the origin of Willy.
Okay. Okay. Stop Willy.
Shout out to Soft Willy.
Shout out to Bud Light.
Bud Light by Pat God.
It's a really terrible song.
It's a terrible song
But
that
it's iconic.
me and Johan
Listen to
I
way more than
introduced
we
it.
should.
Yeah, no,
We listen
it's
to that way too often.
yeah, it is way too often. I have that on one of my playlists, and every time I hear it, I just go, "Why did I ever put this on the playlist?" But I never
It's a
care enough to
wild
take it
song.
out.
So, anyways,
So it's totally like, have you ever seen The Greatest Showman?
I've probably seen it with you twice.
Yeah. So, oh gosh, listeners, I'm so sorry if I ever pushed Greatest Showman on you when I was little. I was really into
Aiden?
that movie.
That was one of his
It's
phases.
real bad.
He had,
Real bad. Not very good.
you don't think it's good anymore?
No.
What?
I think the music is great. The movie's got its ups and downs. Oh, we're on the well again.
There's the well. Sorry. Late appearance.
Uh,
I think it's not a bad movie.
but I think Wonka is giving me that vibes. We're modern movie musical based off of like a not
Is-
historical event, but like in a different time period.
Right.
It's giving me those vibes.
Is old Hugh in there?
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
He's not in Wonka.
Dang.
That'd be crazy though if he showed up as Wolverine and he was like, "I'm here to
It's
killed the
Morbin
Fox
time.
universe. Yeah, Wolverine comes in and goes, "It's Morbin time."
Yeah.
They should do that more, where they do advertising for other movies.
That would be so funny,
in
bro.
movies.
I'd watch movies more just
Make
for the little...
Deadpool show up in just every movie,
They,
or just
I feel like
Ryan
they used to
Reynolds.
do that more with like cameos. Like
They did.
in also this is not like way back then, but in Uncharted,
Yeah.
there's that one dude where they like run up onto the beach and then he's like, "Yeah, I did something like that once, like falling out of a plane." And
Oh, was that the voice actor for?
none of us knew who it was, but I assume it was a shout out.
Oh, well, yeah, probably it was the voice actor for
The original.
Drake. No, that's not his name. I've never played the Uncharted games. Everybody, I know I should, but Naughty Dog made a better series called The Last of Us that you should go play. Actually,
Bro, is it good?
the game or the
show?
Show. The show's great. The game is great. I don't have a favorite because I played them like side by side. So
Right.
I'd wait for an episode to come out and then I'd play the game.
Play that piece.
And it was one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. I'm dead serious. It was like really, really cool. If you're big into lore and like storytelling.
So there's the cat. Yeah.
Right. So
there it is.
So I was like, Noah, you have to play The Last of Us. It's so good.
Right.
And I'd shown him a few episodes of the show, which I probably shouldn't have. We had a conversation about it. There's a lot of zombies.
Yeah.
And they're very gross. And they die just so often. But the game is all cartoony, right? So I was like, you gotta play the game.
Right.
And so he played it, and I came up one day while he was playing it because ours is in the attic, our PS5, and he was on a cutscene, and he pressed the options menu, and he went down and skipped the cutscene.
Oh.
And I was like, no way, you just did that,
Bro, that's like 7 deadly sins or whatever.
So he is really into like gameplay of the things, which is fine because
it is
that's part of the video game. But when you're skipping the cutscenes to The Last of Us, which is known for having
the good cutscenes,
one of,
lore.
if not the best, storytelling in like any video game.
Right. What are you
Like,
doing?
what are you doing, man?
Go play Goose Game.
Right. And the cutscenes mean so much. Like you will be in
You're missing out, bro.
Colorado in the summertime and then press the skip button and you will be in like Detroit in
Dead of Winter.
Halloween. Yeah, like
or sorry. It was a moment of inspiration.
Or I feel that. Yeah.
Felt that one.
I felt that one for sure.
But yeah, we should go see Ballad of Snakes.
We should do a double feature
Songbirds
and
Snakes.
see Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and then Wonka.
Immediately Wonka.
Yeah.
We should go see it soon though, because I don't think it's gonna be in theaters all that long.
That's true. It has been out for quite a minute.
Yeah, but it is like very good movie.
Yeah.
Definitely more gruesome than the first ones. But not.
Huh.
But more in terms of like the scariness of the setting. I'd
Okay,
say.
yeah, that makes sense. Well,
It's more of a,
no, that doesn't make any sense, man. The Hunger Games is terrifying.
No, it could be scarier. Aiden, I promise you, it could be scarier.
It's about Stephen Snowheim, right?
No.
Jon Snow.
No.
Is that his name?
Coriolanus Snow.
Jon Snow's the character from Game of Thrones. I totally messed that up, dude. I can't get into the Hunger Games lore, man.
Dude,
is there lore?
Aiden, I promise you'll want to.
Okay.
You will want to. Coriolanus Snow, epic name.
Corleander?
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus. Like
they call
Cornelius, but Coriolanus.
They
call
him Corio.
Like
Oreo.
Like running. That's cardio. Oh my gosh.
Bro.
Like dancing, I meant. That's choreography.
Similar to that, yes.
Coriolanus.
Aiden, the woods in the original Hunger Games?
Yeah, they've got like bugs in them and stuff.
You're going to miss those. You're going to wish you had those.
Do they have a Hunger Games where it's no forest so they can see everything?
I don't want to.
That's kind of cool.
It's worse. And the arena is creepy.
Do they have a Hunger Games in that movie?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, I don't want to spoil it
That
anymore.
was my biggest gripe with the third book. I started reading it because I
there
only
was
read
no
the
Hunger
books.
Games.
There was no Hunger. I was like, what are you doing?
That's why they called it
Mockingjay.
Mockingjay.
Why?
They called it Mockingjay, didn't
Yeah, why they called it that? They called it the Hunger Games : Mockingjay.
Oh, the Hunger Games is in the name too?
Well, that's the name of the franchise, right? I feel like it has
But yeah,
to be in it.
I feel like at that point it's the idea of the Hunger Games. The idea is that the whole world is the Hunger Games now. Because that's
Yeah,
like
that's a good point.
in the first movie, Snow is like, do you want to have everywhere be the arena or whatever?
I love a good dystopian story. I love a good death game.
Bro.
I think me and Johan, you've watched Squid Games, right? Or have you watched Squid Games? Yeah, you've watched. That's the box by Roddy Ricch.
No, it's not.
I've forgotten it now because we've listened to
box.
We put the box on our Christmas playlist.
Every day to school during the Christmas
terrible.
season, we listened to a bunch of Christmas songs and then the box.
Gosh, it was awful.
It was bad. It was funny though.
Yeah, no, it was funny, and we'd somehow listen to like half of it before we'd be like, "What are we listening to?"
Yeah, I feel like we only ever heard it
as
when
we were pulling into school.
Yeah,
I sometimes do that by design. I sometimes will.
Gotcha.
Have a little-
He's a sneaky little Deej.
DJ.
Meaning
I get
DJ,
it, yeah.
guys. Don't read into that too much.
Deej. I don't even know what that
I don't.
could stand
It probably could mean something bad.
DJ. That's
The girl
yeah.
from Fuller
House,
right?
Or
Yeah.
Full House, I guess.
Either
if
one.
you're old.
Take your pick.
I watched Fuller House and I loved it. But like it's not that good.
It's like classic, original. Didn't quite know what they were doing yet kind of show. Where they're still figuring out their whole
It was especially because
spiel.
that was like the dawn of Netflix originals.
Right. Well, yeah, that's one of the first.
It was
It's kind of that's
an
kind. I
old
feel like
one.
that's kind of the iconic. Like this is Netflix. This
that
is
and
America.
Stranger Things.
Stranger
for sure.
Things.
I think
Okay,
Stranger
I'm probably
Things
gonna take
is-
some heat from this, but I've never
Yeah.
seen Stranger Things.
I think it's fine if you haven't seen Stranger Things. I think that's acceptable. I think if you haven't seen it and you get mad at people, then that's what ticks people off.
Yeah,
I will say for certain things, like if you haven't seen any Star Wars movie,
Or I
Then,
think
like,
Lord of the Rings is another one you should see.
yes,
But
yeah, Lord of the Rings is really freaking good, man.
Lord of the Rings
We
is
don't have to
good.
get into that though, because
There's a lot to get into there.
one of my friends just watched Lord of the Rings for like the first time. Like she's seen the first one, but like she hadn't seen the last two, and
Bro,
so
what are you even doing?
just watched them this weekend, and then
Yeah, I feel like the first
Yeah.
one is definitely my least favorite though.
It's your least favorite?
Of the three,
Not Two Towers?
that might be my favorite.
Whoa. Let's do trilogies real quick, because I
Okay.
have
Alright.
I've been
Aidan
thinking
has
about
a-
this as I fall asleep. Like
He's got
for
a
long
library
time.
of trilogies in his mind.
Well, okay, so
No
you can
list
pull
needed.
out like Back to the Future, right? The original Star Wars sequel trilogy,
Okay.
original trilogy. There's a lot of ways that you can rank them. You can rank them, I think, by increasing, decreasing, or
Cohesiveness overall.
right. So like increasing is like, I would say increasing is Toy Story, or
Is that a
what else
trilogy
did I
though?
say that to? Yeah.
Does-
Or the original Star Wars trilogy, I think.
You think
for
it
that.
increases
In terms
in-
of my favorite, I think they increase in quality as they go. So like Toy Story 1 was good. Toy Story 2, just that little bit better. Toy Story
Well,
3,
see-
peak.
Well,
you
see,
know?
that's like, they that's partially because literally the graphics were getting better as they went along.
Oh, I just think the storytelling is good too.
You think
man.
so?
I love Lotso the bear, dude.
Scary,
Smells like strawberries.
dude.
But
That was the
he's
first one
scary.
I saw, and I was
Well,
totally
yeah, so
shut
you just
off from
didn't
it.
like.
It was
yeah,
scary.
You just didn't.
I was scared.
Because that garbage scene or whatever when they're about to get burned
Burned
up.
alive, and then
It's
he like uses
terrifying.
the magnet, and he's like going back. No.
Huh?
Lotso like uses the magnet, and he's like using the conveyor belt, and he's going back over the top, and that's how he's gonna escape.
Yeah, and then he does.
No, then he dies, right?
No, he doesn't die.
See, I probably closed my eyes at that point.
Yeah, probably. We need to watch the Toy Story movies.
We
But
need to do a
okay,
lot.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh!
So then it's either that or it's like decreasing, where it's they get worse as they go, which I'd say is Back to the Future, because I love the first one with all my heart.
Yeah.
The second one's not
Not bad.
as like
I've got it
it's
on
great,
VHS.
but it's not as good. And then the third one is not as good as the other two.
Third one was very forced.
I think it was a delightful watch, but it
like you're
it
reaching,
did feel
you're
like,
reaching for the original movies.
right,
You
and
know,
it
in just
the
a new
second one
setting.
just felt so much more connected to the first one.
Yeah.
But they needed a third one to explain where Doc went, because now
Right.
he's in the Old West.
Yeah.
I guess.
Guess he left.
to 1885. But then the way I feel about Lord of the Rings is 2, 1, 3. So I like the first, or I like the first one. I like the third one. The second one I'm sort of iffy on.
Why?
And for Two Towers, I think it's a slog in a lot of places. It just goes real slow in a lot of places. Love Helm's Deep.
That's what I'm talking about.
But when you switch from Helm's Deep to Peregrine Took, it takes the momentum out of it.
Do kind of
I love the ends.
As part of their character
like
design,
right?
they're not efficient.
This is a fish end, and then he pulls out a fish made out of wood from the water. That's not my joke, by the way. That was a animation from like 2008 on
fish
YouTube.
End. Huh.
That was my favorite. Shout out Brotherhood Workshop, dude. They made like a ton of Lego animations, and I was so into those.
That stop motion?
Yeah.
That good?
That good, man. Not the.
Not
a lot of people
drugs.
make them on Blender now, and they just make them in like online.
Really?
That's how the Lego Movie was made.
That's kind of cheating.
Well, yeah, kind of, but they look so good.
I thought Lego Movie was stop motion.
No, it's all digital.
What?
Yeah, both of them, all of them.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really impressive though because they get all the details really right.
Yeah, I mean,
like, there's scratches on all the pieces and everything.
Yeah,
like,
it's really impressive.
It's a cool thing.
It is cool.
But stop motion is just so hard to do.
It is. I've tried it a few times. Remember those times in like 4th grade when we'd try to do stop motion in the art lab and it looked so janky? Do you still have a few of those?
Them.
Yeah. We have way too... This is our treasure box of inside jokes.
Maybe I'll release it alongside this episode as like a free little
our
freebie.
Stop motion.
I've got my stop motion. I don't know if you have yours, but I've got a stop motion video.
I'm sure they were very good and.
Oh, it's terrible. I've watched it recently, and it's like it's not even so like cringy that it's like
it's just low quality.
Just terrible.
The quality is just zero.
I remember very specifically. There was one where, and I did a voiceover for this. I said, "Oh, whale ninja," and it was a whale, and he threw a. Oh, sorry.
Hello, whale.
And it was like a beluga whale came out, and he threw a starfish at the camera.
I remember that one. I remember that sound.
It was terrible.
Whale
ninja.
Remember Goosed? From Scratch. That was our other big kick.
Scratch
we
was
evolved.
Really
so here's
good.
the evolution of our stuff. We had stop motion in like elementary school. Oh, sorry, I'm still tired. And then we moved to
Me too.
Then we moved to Scratch in early middle school. Then iMovie kind of blossomed.
Yeah, it blossomed.
It blossomed.
I think
in
iMovie
6th
was
grade.
there.
Well, it was in the background, but it really came to the forefront,
Right.
especially with Latin class.
Oh yes. Wait, we didn't have Latin until 7th grade.
But I'm saying in middle.
Spanish.
I'm saying throughout middle school.
Right. Yeah.
So
I agree.
And then in high school we've more iMovie, but kind of getting more advanced with it. You know.
Yeah.
Trying to move on a little bit. Now we're here.
Now we're
podcast.
where we are
Podcast.
with Le Podcast. You know what? So I thought about this the other day.
Okay.
This is gonna be so much fun to look back on in 15 years.
I'm so pumped
to have like a little time capsule of like this is what I was really into.
And that's kind of what I like about this kind of episode, which like anyone listening, we know this is kind of slow and
shooting the breeze,
not super directed, but it's kind of fun to just kind of hear what kind of like what stuff we are thinking about, you know.
Yeah.
15 years in the future.
15. Yeah, we can look back.
What was in my mind?
I don't think if I have kids, when I have kids, I don't think they'll want to listen to this, but that's okay.
I don't.
That's okay.
I think by that time there will be better technology.
Probably. And AI will be able to make a video for it or something.
They'll be like, hey, make a podcast with our voices as if we were 16.
Make a podcast like the Chunder-Cast.
Copy
yeah,
it.
Of course.
Yeah, and then
we'll
just do it. Then we'll produce 700 episodes in like 1 second.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good business strategy right there. That's definitely how you beat the market, man.
So,
beat the Marcus.
AI, right?
Yeah, man.
Where are we going from here? Because I'm like,
I don't know where we could go from here.
I'm a little bit. It's kind of sad, I think.
It is a little sad. I don't want people to like not be able to do their jobs. That kind of sucks. And when like computers came out, everybody was like, "Oh man!" Especially when like Toy Story was being a thing, they were like, "These computers are gonna steal our jobs because they can animate this."
What? See, it's like for me the jobs is sad, but just in general, I think art has kind of been lost. I was talking about this with my sister the other day, because people that used to spend 50, 60 years doing art to like be able to produce a really accurate depiction of something. Now AI can just do it in like 4 seconds. I have
a really sad fact for you. Are you ready to hear this?
Okay.
Do you know who posts AI art on Twitter?
Who?
Big Dave Music. It's really sad. I keep refreshing my Twitter page, which I'm not happy that I have Twitter, by the way. Or X. I'm gonna call it Twitter because it's funny. Funny little bird app. They changed it to X.
Why?
Dude, this happened like half a year ago, man.
I've never even opened Twitter.
It's changed to X now, and it's because...
Why?
It's because Elon Musk is stupid, man. I don't know what he did.
Twitter? I thought he bought Facebook.
Oh my gosh, Johan. Okay. Elon Musk bought Twitter and changed it to X.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. I didn't know about that. I thought it was Facebook for a second.
But
Facebook is now Meta, right?
That. Yeah. Well, I mean, Facebook is still Facebook, but the company that owns Facebook is now Meta.
The face goggle people. I know it's called...
The Facebook.
What is it? It's VR. That's what the face goggles are.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not that out of touch with technology, guys.
No, not at all.
That was just a little bit of a brain fart.
Well, and see, that's where it comes in handy that we are so different, is because, like, if the zombie apocalypse comes, I'm useless. But if the robot empire takes over, then you're useless. So, like, it's, we've got each other in any apocalypse. Except for nuclear war. We need a third friend for nukes.
That's Aaron.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
He'll just carry us and
Aaron will come on and carry us in his big, beefy arms.
I thought you were going to say in his beak. Like it was a bird.
Yeah, that, yeah.
His big beak.
His big bird beak.
He's famously fast.
He is very fast.
That's his deal.
He's beautiful, too.
Oh.
Like a beautiful stallion. What's wrong with that?
Such an odd comparison to a person.
Like a beautiful. Well, he's fast and beautiful. And what else is fast and beautiful?
Stallion. Have you seen the movie Black Beauty?
No, I don't watch horse movies because I'm not 12 and a girl.
Well, I watched it when I was 12 and a boy.
Sorry, that sounded a little sexist. I'm saying I'm not a horse girl is what I'm pointing out.
Like a certain Lillian we know.
Right.
Who is a horse girl.
Very
horsey.
Who also called Dimsdale, was it Dimsworth that she called him?
Yeah.
Dimsworth.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Dimmonsworth or something. Yeah. It was really funny.
Mr. R's demise. It was...
Demise?
Yeah, I said that earlier too. It's to his
demise. It's to his, like, surprise.
Detriment.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go blow my nose, man. I'm having allergies all over the freaking place.
45
Yeah, we can have a break.
Okay.
Shit break.
Bye. Welcome back. We should leave that whole pause in there.
I'm not leaving the whole pause in there.
We should leave like 5 seconds.
I mean, it would be easier for me of editing, but like, I'll leave 5 seconds, so it's like
a little bit of a break. You could put like some elevator music in.
That's a better idea. Well, why would they?
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that's not bad. What if I just put the intro, but like lo-fi? I don't think they have that. I should make that.
We should. Maybe we'll work on
Chunder vibes, and we just do like a lo-fi version of our intro.
The low Chunder.
The low Chunder. That's good.
Okay.
So we should probably end up wrapping it up a little bit. Yeah. We talked about this a while ago. Do we want to go into the origin of Chunder a little bit?
We talked about that with Henry, yes?
In the deleted episode. But then when no way this is happening again. Mabel, please.
Mabel, stop barking. Your turn.
I
took care of it last time.
You're right. Start talking about the origin of Chunder, because we lost that with Henry.
Okay. So it's just me now. Aidan's gone. So I'm going to leak his social security number. I'm not actually. I'm just going to give it a second.
Sorry, it's my dad again.
In case you didn't hear.
It's my dad for the second
Oh,
time. That's
by
so
golly,
funny.
have a holly jolly Christmas this
Were
year.
you serenading them?
Yeah,
That's
just a little
pretty
bit.
nifty.
Okay, Aiden's back now.
It's been Christmas.
Did we not? I feel like we talked about this with.
We
Aaron
talked about it
and
on
Aiden
the
and Sean,
deleted
with
episode.
Sean.
Well, we talked about like where the name. We didn't talk about Gang Beasts all that much.
We didn't. We played Gang Beasts the other day. Did we?
We
Dude,
did.
First of all, love that game.
And we talked about whether or not we'd eat them with Henry. I think.
Yeah. What did we say?
I said we'd eat them. I think they'd just be
look
jelly
like
beans,
gummy
right?
bears,
Yeah,
yeah.
they'd be easy.
Yeah, I feel like
consume.
they might have bones though.
That is the worry.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with like Among Us creatures too, is they have that big bone and they have blood.
What? No good. No good.
Loud incorrect noise.
Incorrect noise is crazy. Yeah, Among Us really came and went.
What was that? October, November 2020.
I thought it was 2021.
Nah. 2021 it became a meme. And then 2022 it became cringe. And now it's not in the zeitgeist anymore.
And now it's just totally irrelevant.
Right.
It's the natural course of things.
Yeah.
They're good, then they're funny, then they're gross, then they're gone.
Although I will say sometimes memes have like a revitalization, you know?
Yeah, like Fortnite.
Like Fortnite. Fortnite came back.
No more Fortnite.
Yeah. No,
And now
Fortnite
it's-
always has.
It came and then it went and then it came back and now it's in this weird liminal space
Because
where
it was an
everyone's-
OG and now it's funky
Right.
and there's Lego and
everyone.
yeah.
Yeah,
We should play Lego Fortnite.
bro.
That's so.
I cannot.
Oh yeah, you can't. That's true. It's so much fun. It's
Yeah.
basically like Valheim, but
Fortnite.
no, just not Fortnite. Just Lego, man. It's just made out of Legos. Everything's made out of Legos. You have to build cool villages. There's also an element of Terraria where if you build a village,
They'll come.
people will come. If you build it,
They
people
will
will
come running.
They will come. What is that quote from? That's from. If you build it, they will come.
I feel
What
like
is
that's
that?
a famous guy, right?
I feel like there was a movie that I just watched that had that in it.
Like, I feel like it was like Stalin.
Oh,
Where
well,
he
if
was-
it's hey everybody out there, if it's
I'm
Stalin,
sure
I'm
that's-
sorry.
I'm sure that's not it, but
Probably
like,
not, but
I don't
well,
know.
I mean, what did Stalin build? other
Henry
than
would
a
know.
Crappy.
Henry would know who said that.
Henry would know.
Henry,
Let me
put in
call
the
Henry.
comments yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Let's see. Just to get
We
that
need to
off
know.
of
This will be our finale for the episode.
All right,
we're
I really
bringing
hope
Henry
he
back on.
answers, man. I really hope he answers. All right, here we go. Here we go. You can probably hear that.
What's good?
Hey Henry, it's me and Johan, and we're on our podcast. Who said if you build it, people will come? Do you know who said that?
I have no idea.
Isn't there a quote like that where like
There
If-
is a quote like that. I don't know
I don't know
who
who
it
said
is.
that.
you don't have any idea?
All right.
What episode are you recording right now?
Just
Oh, just an episode.
We're just
man.
chatting,
We're just
bro.
shooting the breeze.
All right, well, ta-ta.
All right. Well, thank you anyway.
yep.
All right, well, love it. Bye.
Bye.
Toodles. That's
Well, I
weird.
guess we'll
he's,
never
He's our
know.
history whiz.
He is our history wizard. Wizard. They said that in Star Wars. That's crazy. That they
Wizard?
Said that. Yeah, dude.
When?
Okay, so the first one was like in the episode 1 when Andy's building his speeder and he's like, one of the kids on the side is like, wizard. He's like, wow, that's cool. And then in the Mandalorian when
Oh
he
yeah,
gets his
it's like you're
starfighter,
one
he
of
goes,
those wizards.
No.
Oh?
He says it as an exclamation.
Oh.
When the funny lady is making his ship, he goes, wizard. Hold on, let me see if I can do the voice. Wizard. That was terrible. I need to have like a
Wizard. What are I don't remember this.
I can bring him in warm.
No, that's way too muffled.
Can you hear it at all?
Just put a
Could you hear-
blanket in
okay.
front of his face.
Okay, well,
He
I
put
don't
like
know
a
what kind of-
wadded up blanket with like seven. Okay.
Hello? Can you
That
hear?
just
Is it
sounds
nice?
normal. It sounds normal.
All right, hold on. One more
Double it
load.
up, another layer.
Can you hear me?
That's a little better. Yeah.
I can bring him in warm, or I can bring him in cold.
Yeah, you don't sound anything like him. I can bring it in warm, or I can bring you in cold. He's got
Wizard.
and that's how the Mandalorian.
And that's how he got his voice. The Mandalorian
Oh my
says,
gosh.
"Wizard."
He just goes, I can bring him in warm, or I can bring him in cold.
Wizard.
Okay.
And with that,
Yeah, I think we're gonna end it there,
yeah,
guys.
it's probably gonna be
Hopefully-
about it.
Hopefully you tracked with us. I don't know.
For all you listeners, I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop talking. I guess. Yeah. I guess we'll stop talking.
I guess we will stop talking. Stop
Yep.
talking.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
And we'll see you next time.